basically asking how to manipulate Bree. Like, I liked Evan up until that point, and then after that, I was like, no. Because before, I thought Evan was like a nice guy, but after he did that, I'm like, yeah, no. And then I was Team Wrigley. So I didn't like that. 2, I did not like how he went to pick up Bree's mom and then like got her drunk. Like, you know that she is trying to like have a relationship with her mom, and you are like literally trying to sabotage it. Like, I know Bree's mom like has issues with addiction and stuff, but still, that is Bree's decision to repair that relationship, if she wants or not you. So that was crazy. And another thing that was like I kind of understood was when Lucy was literally crying to Steven, saying that she could not take it, that she had so much anxiety that he just had to release the tape. And the reason why is because when you're dealing with people like that, it feels like you're walking on eggshells and your stomach's in knots. And it's like, I just get it. I've dealt with people like Steven before, so not to that extreme, but I could understand how she just wants to get it over with because it was making her sick to her stomach and she couldn't sleep and she was just losing it. So I got that. When Bree and Wrigley kissed for the first time, they are just, I did not like them at first, but it grew on to me. It did. Okay. Anything else? I did not like the scene where, okay, I guess there was enough stuff to talk about from the last episode, but, alright, I did not like the scene where Pippa, like, literally was getting Wrigley to, like, have sex with her after Diana, like, dumped her. Like, that made me feel icky. But now we are moving forward to the season finale. Okay, are you ready? Alright. Well, alright, I'm not gonna go in order. I'm just gonna go as things like come to my head because honestly I should have wrote stuff down, but I did not. So, first thing that comes to mind is that whole situation where Bree's mom gets Bree to come to the building and she's like goes in the room and Oliver's there, his wife's there, that Amanda girl is there, and they're basically like convincing Bree's mom that the whole Oliver situation was all in her head and that basically she was like stalking Oliver and she had like this obsession with him. Like, oh my god, in that moment I felt so bad for Bree. I'm like, are you joking right now? Are you joking? You're just, Oliver, you are just trying to cover your, because Bree found out Amanda was 17 like a while back, so I can't believe that they went to that length, and I felt so bad for Bree because Bree's mom doesn't know her very well because, you know, she was in foster care and stuff, and her own mom, like, believed them over her, and it was very sad, and I felt really, really bad for Brie. Like, are you serious right now? And Marianne is a POS. Like, I cannot believe. Stand by my man, stand by my man. Like, your man is a disgusting pervert, okay? Pervert. Well, I can't believe it's the season finale. Like, the show is done forever. And I was wondering, like, how they were gonna wrap it, all these loose ends up. And we'll talk about that in a moment. But I always wondered how Steven and Lydia got together. Like, I know Lydia was her best friend and blah blah blah, we all know that, but how did they get together? And it was crazy when Steven's like, oh, well, you know, we only got to engage despite Lucy. Like, bro, I can't believe that. And I also cannot believe that Lucy told Pippa about her and Evan hooking up, and I was kind of shocked when Pippa said to Lucy that she didn't want to be her friend anymore. Like, I get it, but like, oh my gosh, Lucy, oh, I feel like Lucy always has good intentions and always like tries to do the right thing, but it just backfires, and she Lucy girl. Anyways, back to it. It's funny how Bree was sitting in Evan's apartment and seeing the picture of Lucy and Evan at the Hawaiian party freshman year. I knew by the way she reacted to the recording that Steven sent her that she already had known, because she didn't really give a shocked reaction to it. So I was just curious to find out how she found out about it. Also, Wrigley, we seen how Wrigley and Bree like started hooking up, and I thought it was gonna be like they were hooking up behind Evan's back, like the entire time from like college to like when they got married. But actually, I was shocked to see that it started at their engagement party. So I was shocked about that, because I thought it was gonna be like they hooked up from college to when they got married, but no, they stopped talking because of when Bree confronted Evan and asked him if he hooked up with Lucy, and he said yes, and then Wrigley came to the door, and she's like, oh, you're looking for Pippa, and then like shoot him away, because she was mad at him because he had sex with Pippa, because Pippa like admitted it and stuff. And I wish these people like had better communication skills with each other, because half of this stuff wouldn't happen. But it's real life. Like, I feel like in real life people struggle with communication, so it checks out. And I'm sorry that I'm not going in order of the episode. I'm literally like just how things are coming to my mind. Also, when Lucy went to Steven's Yale thing and was like trying to tell them like he's a bad person and what he did to like Macy and stuff. Crazy. And then the next day, the tape got released of her, and I'm like, oh crap, Steven did it for, payback, since she did was shocked. I was not really expecting her to be the one who had released it. I was like, really, Brie? Really? But I get it because she wanted a little bit of payback for Lucy hooking up with her man. But at the same time, man, Lucy, why did you even make that tape in the beginning? But to begin with, because you should have just told Brie from the jump. And then she started smashing it. I was like, oh my god. And then I could tell that Brie like felt instant regret for doing that. I don't feel like Brie is a evil person. I think she just did it in the heat of the moment, and then she's seen the consequences. And then, like, especially when Lucy was getting expelled, and then Lucy's like, well, I'm still gonna go to the prod program, and it wasn't clicking that she's expelled and she's not. And honestly, I just felt really, really, really bad for Lucy. Bad for Lucy, bad. Also, when Wrigley went to or called Yale and said about Steven, I can't do it, Wrigley, Wrigley for the win. Finally, something happened to Steven, because, man, that man gets away with everything. But we're gonna talk about the ending. So the ending, when Steven goes to the mic and reveals all the secrets about everybody, I felt like, why did it start getting like it was a comedy show? Like, I didn't like that part where like they started like playing toxic, and then it was kind of like comedic. That felt like a little cheesy, but I'm glad that he aired it all out, because maybe, by the way, Brie and Wrigley were looking at each other. Hopefully they had their happy ending together. And yeah. But Lucy, girl, she left with Steven. She thought maybe this time's gonna be different. And then he left your butt at the gas station, and then you start laughing. The reason why you start laughing, girl, is because you're like, I should have known. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew that he didn't change. I knew it. But then, you know what? She was free. At least he left her purse. I hope she had a card. I don't know. In 2015 they had Ubers. So now, after all that is over, and I like how Steven told Evan that he did not like them, and at first Evan thought he was joking, but no, he was serious. And I'm glad everything worked out for Pippa and Diana. And I'm glad Diana got to go to Yale, because that was her dream school. But you know what? Steven and Oliver and all those people got away with what they did. And honestly, it kind of just checks out. That's just seems like bad people just get away with stuff. Sadly, I mean, I hate to say it, but it seems that way. So he left her in the G-Wagon, but you know what? I'm glad that Lucy is just done with the toxic relationships that she had. Sad that I don't think her and Bree's gonna be friends anymore. I get it, but what do you think about the new season? Or not the new season, the season finale I'm so sad that the show is over. I have no idea what I'm gonna watch now. Like, I've been following that show since it first came out, so it's not like I just found the show. I've been watching it from the very beginning. So now I don't know what I'm gonna watch because everyone who's recommended shows that were similar, I've already watched them. I guess right now I've never ever watched a show Unexpected before, but I've seen people ranting and raving about the youngest couple on there, which he was 12 when he got her pregnant, and I am shocked. Like, I had kids when I was a teenager, but I was 16, not no 12. So, it's shocking. I can't believe it. It's low-key, like, sad. Like, I have a 12-year-old, and I could not imagine, like, he's worried about dirt bikes and stuff, but oh my god, crazy. So I'm watching that right now. Super sad. And what are you watching? What's a good show? Anyways, I gotta go pick up my Walmart order. They just texted me and said it's ready for pickup, so I gotta go do that. I'm sorry this video is like super dark. I should have plugged my light in. It's so foggy and gloomy outside today. It's been raining all day long. Better than snow. I will take it over snow any day. But anyways, have a good day, night, whenever you're watching this.